guys. I would still like your video, you know? No, but appreciate you all for being in here. Always do. Whether we agree or not, at the end of the day, obviously, no.
It's a tough ass year. Like, this fucking sucks. Like, I think we can all say that. This sucks. Like, it sucks that we have to be talking about this. Sucks to have to be arguing about the future of this team and the quarterback position when there's still 5 weeks to go. But it's the reality of the world, reality of the NFL, and here we are. We'll get through it. But anyway, I guess bold predictions, starting with J.J. McCarthy. No turnovers this game. I know we're talking about it. He's had like 2 interceptions in pretty much every game he started. A couple fumbles, that type of stuff. I don't care.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. And the Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolverines offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mark. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Underwood. Makes the catch. It's Strong. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Morgan. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strong. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it from the gun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. Moore to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Casper. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's low. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick completion on the out. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Moore will throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Ducks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. The run from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Grab near the marker, it's Marsh. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Strong. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Right on the money. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Wolverines! Fitted in the window for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Moore to the air. That's caught. It's low. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical day.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moore will throw. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's strong. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Moore to the air. It's complete to the right. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's low. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. One more snap coming before halftime. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Off play action. He tries to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 1st and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with his back.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for him.
Caught near the sticks. It's Strong. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. Moore to the air. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the run, it's Smothers. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. On that already the third sack of the game for this unit.
Nestled just inside that right upright. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Close to the marker, it's Casper. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Ducks in the hurry up. Moore will throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Ducks decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll move the wide receiver. Moore to the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Third down after the run. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 28 to Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Trying play action. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, he lofts one down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On target to the left. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. Going for the marker on the ground. Powers through the defender. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on! They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown! as they try to push this winning streak to 5. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Moore will throw. Pulls it in. It's Casper. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's slow. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Casper. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, it's low. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. you're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.